7:03 on Wednesday, December 11th. We're at 60 degrees this morning. We've got rain out there continuing today. Actually, temps falling to the 40s later. Good morning, I'm John Aaron.
And I'm Michelle Basch. Yes, we're finally expecting some decent rain after parts of our area have been dealing with drought conditions. The latest from 7 News First Alert meteorologist Brian Vandegraff, who says showers the last few days have not been significant.
Listen, yesterday, 0.05. The day before, when we had rain on Monday, 0.05. So it equals a big whopping tenth of an inch of rain for the last 2 days. Not impressive whatsoever, but the guidance today is saying inch and a half or so of rain. Could be some rumbles of thunder. And as those winds pick up, our temperatures that are fairly mild to start off will eventually start to turn in the other direction.
Yeah, it's weirdly warm right now, but we'll see temperatures falling into the 40s, even 30s, lows in the 20s tonight. And another weather maker on the way by Sunday. We will update you in traffic and weather on the 8s.
Yeah, it was so warm this morning, you said you didn't even need a jacket. You went without it.
I mean, I've got a sweater on, which is one thing, but
I guess that helps. As soon as this weekend, some metro trains will return to automatic operation, similar to autopilot for planes. The Washington Post reports at a meeting this week, the Washington Metro Rail Safety Commission gave the go-ahead for Red Line trains to run automatically. It's been 15 years since any metro train ran on automation. They went to manual after a deadly crash. Automatic operations are expected to return to the entire rail system by next summer. Trains will still have a human operator responsible for closing doors and switching back to manual mode if needed.
Capping off a long career in Maryland politics, retiring Democratic Senator Ben Cardin delivered his final speech on the Senate floor yesterday.
I was blessed to have 2 seatmates during my 18 years in the Senate. Senator Barbara Mikulski, who welcomed me to the Senate, and Senator Chris Van Hollen. I know that he will continue to serve the people well as the senior senator, along with newly elected Angela Osserbrooks.
Van Hollen himself added,
while much has changed over those 58 years that Senator Cardin has served our state, one thing has remained constant, and that is the character of Ben Cardin. You will not find a person of greater decency, a person of greater integrity.
The 81-year-old Cardin also spent years as a congressman and in the Maryland General Assembly.
A moving holiday tradition comes back to Arlington National Cemetery this weekend. WTOP's Luke Lukert says the annual Wreaths Across America Day still needs plenty of volunteers to make it happen.
Karen Durham-Aguilera with Arlington National Cemetery says tens of thousands of volunteers are needed to place wreaths on hundreds of thousands of graves around the cemetery.
Those 35 to 40,000 people are very dedicated. They're really true patriots, and we'll be done within 2 to 3 hours.
Gates open at 8 on Saturday, and people can enter from several different areas, including the main entrance on Memorial Avenue and the Orden-Weitzel pedestrian gate near the Iwo Jima Memorial. Bring comfortable shoes if you plan to volunteer. There may be a lot of walking on these 600-plus acres of cemetery, but it's all worth it.
For anyone that comes here, just to see the honor and respect and the acknowledgement of our service members' sacrifice and service is really what it's about.
Luke Luker, WTOP News.
Another D.C. sports team is getting a high draft pick.
With the second overall pick in the 2025 MLB draft, the Los Angeles Angels, which makes the number 1 overall pick the Washington Nationals.
Yeah, the Nats will have the number 1 overall pick in the amateur draft for the first time since 2010 when they selected a 17-year-old Bryce Harper. Washington got the top overall pick in next summer's draft after winning yesterday's lottery at the MLB winter meetings. It sets up the Nats to make the first pick for the 3rd time in franchise history. The first time around was 2009 when they drafted that pitcher named Steven Strasburg.
Oh, yeah.
Dave Preston will have more in sports at 7:25.
Still ahead.
Why do we move? In D.C., it's because of a job. I'm Jeff Claybaugh.
Traffic and weather in 30 seconds.